I think growing up means that you realize mustard is a good color. Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie Jo, and I'm a registered dietitian who does things here on the YouTube. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty well myself. It is actually Thanksgiving Day. Very excited to eat all of the food. Yeah, so I hope that you're watching this after Thanksgiving, obviously, because I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, but I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Today's video is going to be about how your body burns energy or calories, and also about common wellness scams that happen during this time of year, because the two are related. I'll get more into how they're related later. But first, of course, as always, you know me, disclaimer, BAM, educational and entertainment purposes only. Talk to a healthcare professional who knows you before taking advice from everybody on the internet, like myself. Thank you. So there are 4 different layers to how your body burns energy. You have BMR, TEF, NEAT, and EAT. We'll start with BMR. BMR is your body's basal metabolic rate, basically the amount of calories or energy needed to keep you alive to maintain basic bodily functions. It makes up about 50% of the amount of energy that you use every day. The BMR is very specific for every single person. Going below it will cause your metabolism to adapt to that lower number. So if you are trying to lose weight, consuming less than your BMR will cause your metabolism to adapt to that number, which would cause a unsustainable weight loss and eventual plateau, which you will regain the weight back when you start eating a normal amount because your body has already adjusted to that lower number. And so it's very important that you don't go below your BMR. If you are trying to lose weight, you need to consume at least that amount. It's very specific for everyone. You have your age, your height, the sex you were assigned at birth, muscle mass, all that sort of stuff goes into determining what your basal metabolic rate is. I do not suggest that you calculate it on your own. There are calculators out there, but they're pretty nuanced and they're not always accurate. And you want to make sure you have an accurate number. So please talk to a dietitian who knows what they're doing. I can help you if you need it. Just reach out to me. However, you need to make sure that you are getting accurate information. So make sure they are a dietitian or other healthcare professional that has a background in nutrition, that is licensed and certified to be teaching and telling you things so that you can make sure that you don't go below your basal metabolic rate. The next one is TEF, the thermic effect of food. This makes up about 5 to 10%, and it is the energy used to digest your food. Depending on what you're eating and how much you're eating, this will fluctuate. Protein requires a little bit more energy, but on average, food digestion takes about 5 to 10% of your daily energy usage. The next one is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is basically your activities of daily living. It's the amount of energy that you burn by talking in this camera, by cooking, cleaning, brushing your teeth, getting dressed, talking on the phone, walking around at work, all that sort of stuff. The little activities that you do, that counts as your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and it makes up about 20 to 30% of your daily calorie or energy usage. Now, when we get to the last one, which is exercise activity thermogenesis, this is the amount of energy that you burn doing planned exercise. Running, jogging, swimming, dancing, whatever you do for exercise, yoga too. Whatever you do for exercise, that is your exercise activity thermogenesis. But this really only makes up about 5 to 10% of your energy usage every day for the average adult. And so this is why I encourage you to not over-exercise and find activities that you enjoy to do that increase your quality of life, bring you joy. Because when you are focused on strictly burning calories in exercise, you could be over-exercising and it could cause you to do less of your activities of daily living because you're so exhausted from the exercise. And it could inhibit your overall weight loss journey if you are trying to lose weight, because you are going to end up burning less overall when you combine the NEAT and EAT when you're over exercising, versus if you were to just do exercise that you enjoy and activities of daily living, and you may naturally and sustainably just lose weight that way by not focusing on weight loss itself. Okay, so that's how your body burns calories, burns energy. I felt it was very important to talk about that because the next part is wellness scams and red flags, wellness scams and red flags, because they do kind of tie in to how your body burns energy. So red flag number 1, I'm going to talk about 4. Red flag number 1 is any product that claims to be a miracle product. There is no miracle out there, I promise you. There is no magical way to get everybody to be healthy and happy and their best selves. The person who creates this miracle pill or program is going to win a Nobel Prize. They are going to be famous. They're going to be very, very wealthy. There is no miracle. And any product or person that is claiming that it is a miracle is a scam. They're just trying to take your money, because wellness scams and diet culture is all about getting you to buy their products. So watch out for that red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, any product that claims that you will lose X amount of weight in X amount of days. I've seen 30 pounds in 30 days. This is wildly unhealthy and wildly unsustainable. Remember that BMR that we talked about earlier? When you lose 30 pounds in 30 days, you're drastically going below that BMR. And yes, you are going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, but eventually your BMR is going to meet that calorie amount that you're eating, and you are going to plateau, and then you're going to get all the way back, and then you're going to go back to that program. You're like, well, it worked. I lost the weight. And so you're going to purchase it again, and it's going to do the same thing all over again. And so that is the way they get you to keep buying their products. So that's red flag number 2. Stay away from anything that says you can lose X amount of weight in X amount of days. Red flag number 3 is any person or program that says you have to buy their specific products for it to work. I'm thinking Beachbody, Herbalife, Nutrisystem, even that multivitamin patch, MLM. Usually their products are very expensive. You don't need to buy their products, I promise you. Any person who actually has your best health and wellness goals in mind, they will provide you with options based on your price range. And so you don't have to buy those products to become healthier. It kind of ties in with the miracle product from red flag number 1. As far as like the multivitamin patches, I looked up the ingredients. I think on their website it says like $150 for a month worth of patches or capsules or whatever. They're basically a multivitamin with caffeine added and some other ingredients. And so it's much cheaper to just go buy a third-party tested vitamin at the pharmacy and drink some green tea. It's just cheaper, and you're not letting diet culture win on that one. So that's red flag number 3. Any person, any product, any program that says you have to buy their specific thing is a red flag. And the final red flag number 4, is about targeting certain parts of your body or melting fat away, anything that tells you that they can do that. The way you lose weight is by being in a calorie deficit, hands down. There are different ways to be in a calorie deficit. One of them is to work out a certain area of your body. So say you start going to the gym, you start doing bicep curls. You are going to increase your muscle mass in this area, and muscle mass requires a lot of energy to sustain. So you are going to burn more energy in your BMR overall because you have increased muscle mass. This will also tone this muscle, and it will also help you get rid of body fat because you're going to be burning more energy, and fat is a good source of energy. In no way are you going to target weight loss or fat loss in this area. It's going to happen all over your body. You're just probably going to notice some more definition because you are working out that muscle. So that's red flag number 4. You can't melt fat away, and you can't target certain areas of your body. Sorry this video is a little all over the place. It is Thanksgiving, and I have stuff in the oven that I'm cooking. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing here. If you would like to work with me, I have packages available on my website, southerndietitian.com. I do have like counseling packages. I have a couple of guides for you to purchase that are pretty cheap. And then I have some meal planning services as well to kind of help you get started on your health journey. So yeah, but in the meantime, please stay safe and please stay healthy. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.